hang out. Ain't no big deal. Want to hang out for a little bit? Ain't no thing. Apparently, Duolingo is doing some sort of drop thing. Because every time I go live, there's like a little Duolingo icon that pops up. I'm gonna have to relight this bad boy. Where'd my lighter go? Damn. Greetings to anybody watching the VOD right now. I've already actually started smoking this cigar. Normally I wouldn't stream on a Sunday, but I figured since I'm out here smoking this thing, and honestly it's kind of a lazy Sunday. There's really nothing going on. Just kind of tired, just kind of relaxing, don't really feel like doing anything. So, out here smoking a cigar, just hanging out, so I figured I'd just turn the stream on. Mr. Clunk, you were the first person here, man. How's it going, dude? How was church, Nixxiom? How was church? It was alright. It was interesting, because here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte is considered one of like the hubs of tradition in terms of Catholicism. The Vatican absolutely hates it. And so what that means is there's a lot of Latin masses here. And this past week, well, some time ago, during the reign of Pope Francis, he passed this decree called Traditionis Custodes, right? And in a nutshell, Traditionis Custodes pretty much said that all these crazy traditional Latin Mass Catholics need to shut up and stop, like, doing personal schism, and they need to get back in line with the church. So, long story short, Latin Mass is getting banned everywhere. It was like an attempt to completely suppress the Latin Mass in favor of the Novus Ordo. Novus Ordo Mass is kind of like the Mass in whatever your local vernacular is. English, German, French, whatever. Anyways, it's the new Mass that was created in the 1960s to appeal to Protestants, and it didn't work. Anyway, so, this past week was the last week that Latin Mass was permitted in Charlotte. It still exists in the form of the SSPX at St. Anthony's, and they did allow this, like, one little, like, chapel in the middle of nowhere to continue to operate a Latin Mass under Father Jones. I have no idea how many people are there. But today was a little bit interesting, because it was the first Sunday where our priest was not doing Latin Mass. Instead, he did a Novus Ordo Mass completely in Latin. So it was a Latin Mass, but it was a Novus Ordo Mass. Big truck going by. But it was a Novus Ordo Mass completely in Latin. It was very long, I have to admit. It was very, very long with all the readings and stuff. But it was good. I mean, I was like, this is nice, you know. Father was a little upset at the end of it. He loves his Latin Mass. He hates that it's been restricted. But I mean, I walked up to him afterwards and I said, hey, like, this was fantastic. Like, you know, you're creating a bridge here. Like, you're doing good. Like, do not lose hope. And all is well. And you know, he thanked me for that. And baby was good the whole time. And yeah, that was that. Anyway, hail Odin, right? That's right. So, how'd they restrict it completely? Latin Mass has been around much longer than those. Well, that's the thing. Like, the whole, like, history of the Latin Mass is, like, the Latin Rite has been around for, you know, a long time. You know, not exactly 2,000 years, but a very, very long time. Since, like, the earliest days of the church. You know, during the time of, like, the Romans and stuff, you know, everything was being done in Latin until it was codified as, like, we do this in Latin. And, yeah, I mean, it was the Mass of the saints from Thomas Aquinas to whoever, like St. Augustine. And in the 1960s, if you don't know your lore, the what the Vatican attempted to do is they were like, okay, the problem with the Latin Mass is it's too esoteric. Like, oh, the kitty. Hey, kitty, you coming? Hey, kitty. Look how pretty you are. You are so pretty. Yeah, they were like, the Latin Mass is too esoteric. It's too, like, it's too much of, like, a strange, weird ritual that, like, the average, like, normie doesn't understand when they walk in the door. Thank you for just putting your butthole just directly, like, on camera. Thank you, Pringle. Because, yeah, I mean, the average person walks into a Latin Mass and doesn't understand what the hell is going on. But then again, you know, the average, like, you know, idiot, like, on the street thinks that, like, religion is just all about the act of receiving rather than the act of giving. You know, so without getting into the nitty-gritty details, like, it doesn't matter if, like, you don't know what's going on. What matters is that you're there. You know, back in the day, like, in, like, we're talking Old Testament times, when you went to, like, the temple, you were not present in the Holy of Holies, you know, watching the priests doing the prayers and the sacrifices and so on and so forth. You just kind of waited outside after you, like, presented your lamb, and then you just kind of chilled out, and we're like, well, hopefully the priest does the right damn thing. Anyway, so that's you know, I'm not going to get into all that. But, anyway. So, in the 1960s, the church, in her wisdom, got together, and they were like, hey, we're going to create this new Mass, Novus Ordo. It's going to be more approachable. It's going to be in the local vernacular. It's going to have more emphasis on Scripture, because, like, Protestants love, you know, their Scripture. You know, ever since, like, the average man became literate, now it's kind of like this weird thing in Christianity where it's like, suddenly now it's kind of like the thing, like, you know, you have to be so biblically literate and stuff, which is absolutely retarded, because for most of human history, people were not literate, so that cannot be, like, a sort of a requirement in Christianity of the success of one's salvation, because that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so anyway, so more scripture and stuff. So they made this new Mass, and like I already mentioned, this kitty, what do you want? They made this new Mass, and it did not go the way they thought. It completely backfired, and it's just a whole mess. And then, of course, you have the traditional Catholic movement that has popped up in recent years, which is just like this big pushback against Novus Ordo. Like, we got to return to tradition, and we got to go back to the Latin Mass, and, like, the Mass of, like, St. Thomas Aquinas and all those friends. And we got to go back to it and stuff. And Vatican II is wrong and, like, heretical and stuff. And the Novus Ordo is invalid and satanic and blah, blah, blah. And all this, like, mumbo-jumbo that doesn't make any sense when, like, you get into the details. But anyway, but the problem with that, the reason why they have been restricting it is because the TLM movement has gotten, like, a little too aggressive in the past few years. Yeah. I think it's personally, I think it's a good thing. Like, you know, I exclusively only go to Latin Mass when I do go to Mass. And I think it's a good thing, because I think TLM Catholics need to be reined in a little bit, because I think that they have become very Protestant in their thinking, in my personal opinion, in that they think just because they read a couple of saints, or they know a couple of things that St. Thomas Aquinas wrote, that somehow they are on an equal footing with, like, the authority of, like, their bishop or the magisterium or something. And it's like, bitch, you have to understand that unless, like, you're wearing the ring to show that you have, like, the authority, like, you don't even have the authority to be, like interpreting, like, this stuff. Like, you are completely out of your pay grade. So everything you say is purely opinion. It is not fact. It is opinion. Until, like, the proper authority, like, says otherwise. Anyway. So there's a quick little, like, history lesson for you, I guess. Did I go to university? I didn't go to university, but when I was younger, well, before I talk about this, you guys might notice that I have better lighting in here now. That's right. I just wanted to brag about my lighting. You know, I set up, like, a bookshelf over there, right? And I have like all my books now like really organized in a nice space over there, and I have this nice like spot light that's shining over here, and then I have my like regular light that you guys have seen in the other like streams that sits right there, like my little like lamp or whatever. So it creates this nice lighting, and I don't think the camera struggles as much. You know, this kitty, I swear. You might also know that I have this, or you might have noticed that I have a mini fridge out here now. This mini fridge originally stored water bottles and my wife's breast milk. Anyway, she doesn't need that anymore. She's actually sitting right next to me. She doesn't need that anymore, so she doesn't need this mini fridge. So I was like, well, I'm going to put it in the Cigar Lounge, and so now it's sitting out here. So I got like a bunch of water bottles and stuff, and maybe like when the guys come over, we'll put like beer in there or something. I don't know. But before they get here, here comes Kitty. Is Pringle. Pringle. You just want to be all on the stream, don't you? He is a fluffy cat. This cat, though, can rip ass. Let me tell you what. The anus on this animal is disgusting. Like, I thought my wife was bad. No, dude. This cat, man. Ridiculous. Hello, Nixxiom. What is up, Van? How's it going, dude? Hold on, I'm petting my kitty. Yeah. Yeah, go hang out with Mom. There you go. Did I go to university? So I went to... So, after I finished high school, I spent a number of years just kind of traveling around. I went and spent a lot of time over in Europe, and I traveled across the States, and I met a bunch of people and whatnot, and it was great. And then after that, I finally decided what I wanted to do with my life. I decided that I wanted to be a history teacher. So I couldn't afford to go to university. My family couldn't afford to send me to university because, you know, we're not that well off, and not at all actually. And so I had to pay for everything myself. So I went to community college around Charlotte. I went to CPCC to become a history teacher. I wanted to like teach high school history personally, but I also wouldn't have minded to become a professor and teach on a college level. And specifically, I was studying a lot of like pre-Christian history in like Northern Europe. So if you guys have ever been on the other Cigar streams, or you know, heard my rants about like, you know, the culture, the religion, the whatever of the Teutonic people, you know, I've kind of been studying that stuff for a very long time. Anyway, so I was in community college, and I was working towards my associate's degree. Everything was great, and then I got into YouTube during this time, and I started, you know, just making more videos and growing the business, if you want to use that word. It was just me, you know, just making videos. And eventually I got to the point where I was kind of making a history teacher's salary just working at home, and just working on YouTube. And I was like, well, shit, you know, like, what am I doing here? So I stepped out of college, and I decided to be self-employed, and that was many years ago, and I still am to this day. And admittingly, even earlier today, I was thinking about the whole history teacher thing. It's still kind of like a dream of mine. I've even thought about creating like more history content over on YouTube. But so didn't go to university, just went to community college. So not as impressive, but during all these years, I haven't stopped reading and studying and learning things. Like, my house is absolutely polluted with just like historical books and books on different subjects relating to like culture, religion, philosophy, so on and so forth, and it's been fun. So I, you know, even have like a number of like essays that I would like to write at some point and publish. Just kind of like my own thoughts, my own musings, I guess is the word, that I'd like to get published one day in like the academic field based on things that I personally have studied. So, as a Protestant, I love learning about church history. I don't know if I would specifically do like Christian history, because that's not really my area of expertise. Like, I know some things, like, in regards to, like, church-related content, I would say that I kind of am more knowledgeable in, like, theology and philosophy. But maybe not church history specifically. Like, theology and philosophy definitely. Because, back in the day, like, when the big atheist movement was popping off online, and you had people like Thunderfoot and Cult of Dusty and whatnot running around just creating the, kind of your simple, like, anti-Christian arguments, like, I don't know, I wasn't even really practicing Christianity at the time, but, like, I wanted to learn some basic apologetics because I thought all of these guys were idiots. And then I just kind of started learning some basic theology and philosophy, and I was like, oh, all these guys don't even know what they're talking about. So, anyway, but I need to relight real fast, so give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes here. Nice tattoos, Nixxiom. Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you doing, wife? Just kind of sitting there, just in silence off camera.
I didn't know if I was allowed to talk. That sounds really bad.
Yeah, I give you permission, wife, to speak. Yeah.
I'm good.
You're good? Alright, that's good, that's good.
Can I puff your cigar?
You want to puff my cigar? Okay, you can. Just don't blow smoke in my face. I fully expected you to. I was just, like, waiting for this, like, cloud.
I 100% forgot that I don't inhale those smoking cigarettes.
Did you inhale it?
Yeah.
Oh, you animal. Oh.
That's why I did that face.
Have Sorry. No, you're good. Have I been riding my bicycle lately? Look at how fat... Look at how fat I am. Okay, do I look like someone that's been riding my bicycle lately?
No.
No. I went and rode the Virginia Creeper Trail when Mookluck was here a few weeks ago. That was fun. I've been mostly, like, just in the gym. Kitty! What is he doing? He's doing something with there. You should try weed if it's legal in North Carolina. I have tried weed before, my friend. I've smoked it, like, maybe 4 or 5 times. And, like, I get why people like it, but... And, like, if I was hanging out with, like a bunch of, like, dudes or something, and we had just finished playing D&D, and everyone was like, dude, let's smoke weed, I probably would, because, like, why not? I have nothing really against it, but I much prefer cigars, I much prefer pipes, and damn do I hate stoner culture. It disgusts me. Yeah. Better get on that bike and turn that fat into muscle. Yeah, dude. Well, years ago, I used to be, for anybody that's been here for a while, they already know this, but, years ago, I used to do a shit ton of mountain biking. And, that was a lot of fun. And, I took, like, some time off from it because of, because life got, like, a bit difficult for, like, a few years. So I kind of lost my motivation to do everything. But I got back on the bike, and I was having a good time. And then I made the horrible mistake of getting on a road bike. So, a road bike, like, those people that, like, ride on the street and they piss you off. So I decided to ride one of those road bikes. So my first time on a road bike, I fell, and you might see this, like, giant scar that's on my shoulder here. So I broke my collarbone into, like, 7, 8 pieces, and I had to get cut open, and they had to put it back together, so I have a giant piece of metal in my arm now, so now my arm falls asleep constantly while I sleep at night to this day. And, well, is baby making noise? Nah, she's good. Nah, she's good. Now I hear her making little noises, but anyway, so I didn't ride for a long time after that. It's not because I was, like, afraid to do it or anything. I just kind of, like, like, it was kind of like I was getting back into it, and then the accident happened, and then I was like, oh, and then I just didn't do anything for a while, and then I got, like, fat, like, really fat, and so now I've just kind of been, like, in the gym, just lifting and losing weight that way, but actually recently, just the other day, got my bikes back, because they were actually all at my mother's house, in, like, her shed in the backyard, like my mountain bikes and stuff. And just like a week and a half ago, I had the opportunity to go down there to where she lives. She's kind of far away. And I got all of them, and I brought them up here, and now they're here. So, yeah. She good?
For now.
Okay, cool. Anyway, been lifting and doing calisthenics. Feels good when you get a burst of motivation. Yeah, dude. War Within Beta. I got in the War Within Alpha, everybody. I don't know if anybody here has ever played a game called World of Warcraft, but I got in the War Within Alpha, and I've been playing it, and I'm gonna make some videos, just kind of sharing thoughts on it as a 20-year WoW degenerate. Isn't the new expansion midnight? It is midnight. Dude, Nixxiom's here. What's up, dude? I also got into the Shadowlands Alpha, and hello. What is up, dude? I thought midnight's upcoming. Yeah. Oh, did I say War Within? Oh, sorry. I meant midnight. Did I title it as War Within Alpha? Hold on. Whoopsie. LOL. Bad stream title. LOL. Let me fix that. It's all the same. I got into I got into the WoW Midnight Alpha. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I was talking to my wife when I was setting up the stream. It's actually her fault.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, what do you think of Midnight, Nixxiom? What do you think? I mean, have you been? Of course, you've been playing it. What else are you gonna do with your life? Does your wife play WoW? No.
I want to. We canceled my subscription.
I got her a WoW subscription at some point, right? Because, we did a LAN party, and me and her and my friend were playing stuff. And then she never played it. And so I canceled it, and now I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if you played WoW one day with me. And she's like, I want to play. But yet she had a subscription for 2 months, and she never touched it. I mean, yeah, she did kind of have a baby, but, that's not really an excuse. Does your wife read dragon smut books? No, that's her sister.
Yeah.
That's her sister. Yeah. Dude, you told me she was going to play Lord of the Rings Online with us. She would. Maybe one day you could come over and, I'll put you on, my laptop. Or you can bring your computer and we'll have a big LAN party. And we'll play Lord of the Rings Online. And we'll eat pizza. Yeah. Looks alright, I guess. They fixed the Amani Troll's Pugnus. I'm happy about that. I don't know yet what I think about Midnight. I don't know how many hours I've put into it so far. Maybe 6 or 7. And I still don't know what I think about it. I did, the other night, I started working on my house, in Midnight. So, I made a video of me doing a house tour, and admittingly, I want to release it, but there is a part of me that hesitates, because, let's just say that, I made my house tour. This is a total spoiler for the video, but my house in Midnight, when you walk in the door, you are greeted to a giant brown cock covered in hair shooting cum all over the walls.
That's what that was?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you thought it was so funny.
It was great. So, I did, a tour of me showing off this giant dick. And I'm like, should I put this on my YouTube channel? Blizzard will never let me do another video for them. For like the fucking launcher. Sounds like the Nixxiom the Death Knight's natural habitat. Well, yeah, every male WoW player's dream. Well, I thought about doing a thing where it's like you walk in the home and there's this giant pair of legs that are spread open and there's this obvious vagina and you gotta jump through it to go into the house. I thought that would be great, but just censor it? Nah, dude, it don't need to be censored. Like, everything that I did in my house is, it's a masterpiece. Let's just leave it at that. Do I think the Heroic World Tier and the price system will move us into a direction where Outworld content is actually fun and meaningful? Maybe. I haven't touched the price system yet. That's like the one thing on my list that I have to check out, assuming that it's testable. I'm actually not sure, because I haven't looked for it yet. So far, all I've done is delves, questing, like in Quel'Thalas, and then the housing stuff, and I tried to do some dungeons, but can never find a group. So, what's up, Mafufu22, or whatever? Nixxiom and search for the G-spot. Yeah. So, I'll release the videos soon enough, because honestly, I want to start a trend of people, like, you know, showing off the homes that they've built in Midnight. I think that would be great. Yeah. Blizzard's not going to like it, but you know what? I'm going to like it. I might lose 10 subscribers out of it, but that's okay. That's fine. They weren't cool anyway. But what's up, guys? What's up? A secret warlock area in the basement. See, like when it comes to player housing, like, I don't give a shit about, like, creating, like a house. You know? Like, I own a house in real life. I already can live that experience in real life, you know? Where do I want to put the dresser? You know, like, do I want it in this corner or that corner? See, I don't care about that in a video game. I can do that in real life. It's why I never liked the game Animal Crossing. The game well, I mean, I liked it when I was younger, but when I became an adult, I hate the game Animal Crossing now because it's all just about paying off a debt. And it's like, dude, I'm still like $16,000 in medical debt from when I had my gallbladder removed. So, like, I'm already living this game. Like, I don't need to play it. Like, I know the woes of it. Anyway, but, so when I make a house, when you give me player housing in an MMO, I just want to take all the objects and manipulate them to, like, create just some form of madness in the home. You know? I don't, like, just whatever comes to my mind. You'll kind of see in my little housing tour video, there's more than just the giant big brown wiener shooting cum all over you. There's more than that. You'll see. You know, I'll release that video, like, later this week, and we'll see what people think about it. But yeah, player housing in MMOs is just an excuse for more MTXs. I'm an MMO interior designer. I put tens of billions of credits in SWTOR. Oh, dude, I'm well aware. Dude, Exiled Ranger, like, went crazy with our starship in SWTOR back in the day. But I do like the player housing system. I think it's a lot of fun. So it's fun whether you're taking it seriously, like a Nixxiom, or you're a complete fucking degenerate like me. Any other game recommendations? So if you want another MMO to play, Lord of the Rings Online. Okay? If you want a game that you want to put 500 hours into and it's still never going to get bored or boring, The Binding of Isaac. My wife plays The Binding of Isaac. And she doesn't even play video games. And she likes that game. That's right. She's just sitting right there just like...
I don't know what else to do.
Anyway, so Binding of Isaac. Age of Empires 2, if you want a strategy game. If you want a good FPS game, FPS stands for first person shooter.
Oh.
So like Call of Duty, Halo, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know. What's a really good FPS? Bolt Gun. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. Great FPS. Let's see. What else? A good survival game would be like... I don't know if you've ever heard of a game called Minecraft. It's like this small indie game, like no one's ever really heard of it, but Minecraft is pretty good. You know, if you want to make a giant, big, you know, like dirt penis to live inside of, you know, you can do it. What?
You said a good survival game. I was gonna say your mom's house.
Oh, your mom's house. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. Or Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah. My wife at one point, so my wife plays console Minecraft. I don't understand. Like, yeah, so she grew up playing like PlayStation Minecraft, like PS3 or 4, whatever. Doesn't make any sense to me. She actually created like an entire city in Minecraft. Like, she like built the waffle houses and everything. It was incredible. Yeah.
Skating rink.
There's a skating rink. Yeah.
Hospital.
Yep, I remember.
Every single room decorated.
Yep.
So long.
PS3. Ew. Dude, let me tell you a story.
Oh, no.
So this is one of those stories where like people are gonna be like, "You ungrateful, fat, ugly fuck," for me saying this, but like, okay, let me tell you a story. So, remember when the new God of War came out? Not Ragnarok, but the one before it. I don't even remember what it's called. Just God of War Nordic time. What, I don't know. Norse Legends, like that game. So it came out on the PS3, PS4. I don't even know. Like, anyway, so the game comes out, and everyone's like, "Dude, God of War, wow!" So what I did is I did what most people did that don't own a PS3 or whatever, but thinks God of War is cool. I just sat down on YouTube and I watched like the 11-hour cutscene video of the dude just playing through the whole game, watching the story, seeing everything that happens, yada yada yada. Anyway, cool. So I watched the whole game. I saw everything that happens, and I was like, cool. Anyway, so I'm on stream. This is years ago, obviously. So I'm on stream like a few days later. And I mentioned this. I'm like, yeah, you know, God of War came out, whatever, you know, looked like a really cool game, yada yada yada. Long story short, without going into all the details, this one dude that watched me on Twitch bought me a PS3 or PS4 or whatever to play that God of War game. And I told him, I was like, I've already seen everything that happens in the game. Like, I don't want this. But I got sent a PlayStation to play God of War. And I played it for like 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, I already know everything that happens. And so I didn't play it anymore. And so that PlayStation just rotted, like, on a shelf. Until, like, there was this one lady that I was dating for a bit. She wanted to trade the PlayStation for a VR headset. So I was like, okay. So I got the VR headset. It's still in there. Like, I've got it in my, like, office. And I put the VR headset on once. I played Minecraft for a few minutes, got a headache, and I was like, oh, this sucks. And then, so then I, then I did something else with the VR headset, and I was like, well, this is boring too. And then I was like, okay. And so my VR headset adventure was like 45 minutes. And I never touched it again. And that is the story.
I'll have you know, I really want a PS4.
Now here's the thing. Then I married this broad right here, and now
Broad?
she... Anyway, so I married...
You fat?
You literally called me fat earlier. You fucking land planet looking fucking hamburglar ass, chunky ass.
You're not allowed to be mean to me.
But you're mean to me all the time.
Yeah, that's me being mean to you.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're allowed to be mean to me, but not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway. Before the dark times. Before the Xbox One. Exactly. But yeah, so now she wants a PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation, so... Yeah. Just so she can play Minecraft, by the way.
And Call of Duty.
And Call of Duty.
And Rocket League.
Rocket League? You can play Rocket League on PC.
I don't want to.
Why are you playing all these games that are better on the PC?
I never learned how to play on a PC, so I'm used to the controllers.
Well, you could learn. Dude, Exiled Ranger, you gifted 100 bits. That's like $1 in, like, English. Nixxiom divorce any percentage speedrun.
What does that mean?
It's like, he's making a joke about, like, oh, how fast is it going to be until we divorce each other?
Oh, never.
Yeah, never.
Retard.
We don't believe in divorce. No, you can call him a retard. That's fine. Like you can actually say that word on the internet now. Well, see, for a while, like a bunch of retards were like, they got really offended, like when you said that word. I have no idea why. It was just like, why are you retarded? Like, and then like, but now like it's kind of like back in like the Western zeitgeist, so you can say that now. Some people will get a little offended by that, but it's the same people that like, you know, it's like I was describing the other day. Like there are some people that think like, you know, everything to the right of the soy section in Walmart is a fucking neo-Nazi. Oh. So like, yeah, those people will get offended by it, but their opinions don't matter because they're barely even human.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. Do you think the F word will come back as well? I think it will. I think.
Did it stop?
We're not talking about that F word.
Oh!
We're talking about that British cigarette word.
Yeah.
You know, you're not allowed to say that on the internet.
Yeah.
You know.
So my question still stands.
What was your question? So I wasn't actually listening to anything you were saying. What was your question?
Did the F word ever like go out of style?
No. People like pretend like they don't say these things, but they do. Everyone's just kind of like, you know, doing this little like silly ass little like look how virtuous I am game online, but privately it's like, come on, dude, like come on now. Confirm smooth brain. Yeah. Let's see. One choice: your country or your family. By the way, you were divorced once before. That's a whole story. I don't want to get into that. My country or my family? My family, definitely. Definitely the family. It's also British food. Yeah. What was that one? Somebody said something up above. But I think I missed it in a second. Technically, the Rees weren't offended. It was the other people being offended for them. Yeah. Can you, like, plug controller to a PC and play Minecraft? It was that question. So, here's the thing. I don't trust anybody that plays PC games with a controller.
I don't care.
I didn't ask you for your opinion.
Well, can we get a controller now? If we're
I already have a controller for the PC.
What kind? No, not that stupid hand rest.
I literally have a controller
for the... Is it a PS, like, controller?
It's an Xbox controller, so it's better.
No.
The Xbox controller is better than the PlayStation controller.
No. I've only played Xbox, like, twice. I want a PlayStation.
Well, we can get a PlayStation controller. One day.
Christmas?
Maybe for Christmas. Thank you for the bits, by the way. It depends on the game, Nixxiom. No. If I pick up a game for PC and that game tells me, make sure you plug in your controller because the game's not optimized for mouse and keyboard, I will refund that game instantly. I want the precision of the mouse and the keyboard. I don't want that chicken shit 10-year-old baby shit controller nonsense. Do you understand? Do you understand? Hippozilla with the 100 bits again. Dude, what's up, Hippozilla? You need donuts. You worked so hard. I don't actually need donuts right now. I just went to what's the place called that I went to?
I don't know.
Kruger's?
Wait, no.
Kruger's? Crowlers. There's like this new fast food joint that's been popping up around North Carolina. At least I think it's new.
Colger?
It's like Colger's.
I don't know.
I don't know. The point is, they got frozen custard, so I got like a chocolate frozen custard thing, and then I was sitting here eating it, and I started watching the first Hobbit movie, and then my wife came out here, and was like, "Hi, I want to bother you."
You literally invited me.
Get high, retards.
What?
Whoa. Dude, Exiled Ranger with 5,000 bits. He says, "Get hyped, retards."
Okay.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Sign her up. Thank you, Exile. Thank you for the bits, man. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you can puff that if you want. Yes. The point is, I want the precision of the PC. When I decided to join the PC Master Race back in like 2014, okay, back when like that was the thing, I never wanted the PC Master Race and the Dirty Console Peasant to like practice some form of syncretistic heresy and like interbreed with each other to create some filthy hybrid form of gaming. You know, the controller on the PC. That is ridiculous. That is disgusting. Right? I said it. An anonymous gifter has gifted a sub to Qui Kicks. I really need to fix this alert to make it like fit this. It works on the PC inside, but out here it looks like dog testicles, but like this. But that's okay. You can imagine that it looks good. Okay? You can imagine this is a professional stream. Whoever you were, anonymous gifter, thank you, my friend. Thank you. You are amazing. Okay, look, you can still play those games on mouse and keyboard, but it's ass because the games were designed with controller in mind. Exactly, and that's why they should have been kept on PC.
What?
Also, no, I have not played Elden Ring. I've had many opportunities to play Elden Ring. People have offered to buy it for me. Even Mookluk offered to buy it for me. I just haven't played it. And the only reason why is because, like, I played a lot of Dark Souls back in the day. I did play that recent game, like Kazan, the First Berserker. That game was pretty fun. I never finished it, though. But, I just kind of got tired of, like, getting frustrated at the game. I just wanted, like, my life was stressful enough. Like, it's like I'm stressed enough as it is. I don't want to be stressed more in my leisure time. Do you want to mention our side project to these special people here, or do you want to keep that under wraps? I think I already mentioned it, like, last stream. I think it was after you left Exiled Ranger, but, like, me and Exile, we've kind of been talking about creating, like, a Lord of the Rings YouTube channel together. And, I had a fantastic meeting this past Friday with a guy named Zan. Zan is the CEO of the company Felon Fair. It's a quote from Lord of the Rings. They do, like, a lot of, like, LARP, like, very authentic, like, LARP and reenactment gear. Like, I've been to, like, their place before. I've seen them, you know, making the armor and making, like, all, like, the cloaks and all that stuff by hand. It's insane. And I had a conversation with him. They have all this footage, like all this B-roll stuff of them dressed up as riders of Rohan on horses and stuff. And I was like, dude, can I use some of this, like, on, like, in some videos? And he was like, yeah. And we had a great conversation, me and Sam. We're actually talking about maybe even... Thank you for the gifted subs, Exile. Hold on. I'm telling a story, though. We're actually even talking about possibly moving down kind of into that area, like where, like, Felon Fair is located, but we'll see. We'll see. Exiled Ranger gifted 5 subs. Do you know what that means?
That means that people can sub. For free-ish.
Well, do you understand what a sub is?
Someone's subscribing.
But do you understand what that means?
That they're subscribed to you. I'm right.
What are the benefits of somebody subscribing to twitch.tv/Nixxiom?
Give me a second.
Hippozilla gifted us. Hippozilla, you're like gifting all these bits and stuff,
Are they
and
part of the community?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, technically they're part of the community if they just like hang out, like,
Oh.
you know. But like, okay, so like, what
You
is?
get money.
Yes, it's not a lot of money, but like, okay, so when somebody subscribes to a streamer, how it works is they're subscribing for $5 a month, right? That's your standard sub. Now Twitch, in their great greed, has to take 50% of that, because Twitch is working really hard behind the scenes, Anyway, so Twitch takes 50% of that, and in for having subscribed, the person who subscribed gets access to, at least I think it's still the thing now, I'm not sure anymore how it works with Twitch, but they don't have to watch ads on the stream. They get access to emotes.
That'd be nice.
And they also get access to other things like subscriber-only VODs and stuff like that if the streamer does that, but I don't do that. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
I think you have to explain Twitch Prime.
Well, Twitch Prime is like, technically it's called Prime Gaming now, so Amazon bought Twitch, like, years ago, and, like, created, like, this whole partnership thing where it's like, oh, if you have an Amazon Prime account, then you can, like, subscribe to a streamer completely for free. So you get, like, all the benefits of, the emotes and the ad review, whatever, but, like, you didn't have to pay anything because you're already paying for your Amazon Prime. So technically you're actually giving, if you're subscribed to someone every single month with Twitch Prime, you're actually taking $2.50 of the money that would have gone to Jeff Bezos, and instead you're giving it to some fucking loser in his room or cigar lounge, playing video games or talking about video games, which is a much better, use of the money, because Jeff Bezos does not need another yacht.
But what if he does?
He might. I'm very happy for Jeff Bezos. I'm very happy that he was able to take his shitty little book company and he was able to be very successful with it. Now, I don't know.
Funny last name.
He does have a funny last name. Now, I don't know what he does with that money behind closed doors. I mean, he might be like sniffing cocaine out of hookers' buttholes or whatever. But, in terms of his, like, ascent to success, like, that's cool. Like, hey, well done. But, yeah, he's an evil, rich overlord. So I don't know the guy, so I can't say nothing. Yeah, but thank you guys for gifting all the subs. It's very much appreciated. You need to get Shen to make some Nixxiom porn for sub-only VODs. You see, I don't think my wife would like it if I was involved in any way, shape, or form with the production of pornography.
Would you like it?
So, like, no.
Good,
yes. Yes. Do I still sell coffee? It's on pause right now. You technically could buy it, but, like, I would say don't right now. I want my money to go exclusively to neckbeards. See, that's right. Any dollar given to twitch.tv/Nixxiom goes towards buying more diapers for the baby. Because baby likes to shit. Dude, that baby can... Like, I thought I shit a lot, but... that baby puts me to shame, and it makes me damn proud. Yes. This is a Christian good boy channel. No porn allowed. Yeah, Exiled Ranger. Exiled, you're supposed to be like a Christian good boy. Like, you literally, like, work... Your job is, like, feeding, like people with, like, 3 arms and stuff. Like, anyway... I love the new direction on YouTube with the WoW storytelling. Thank you. There's the past few videos that I've released. Well, the past few, but there's like some that I've released recently, which have not really been storytelling content. Those were just videos that, like, they were already being worked on, so I just needed to kind of finish them and get them out. But I'm about to release a lot more storytelling content, and then also I've been playing in the Midnight Alpha. I gotta get used to saying that instead of War Within. So I'll be releasing some Midnight content, showing off my house that I built and talking about leveling in Quel'Tha Loss again. Like, it's kind of weird, I admit. Like, this is why I'm kind of like, I don't know what I think about Midnight, because it's kind of weird to level through Quel'Tha Loss again at, like, max level. And you're doing, like, so many of the same quests. Like, oh no, the lynxes are attacking. Go kill the cats. And you're like, okay, I guess, it's not like I just, like, literally killed gods and stuff, like, but I guess I'll kill some cats, like, or whatever. Like, oh no, the mana worms are attacking. Oh no, not the level 2 mana worms. Like, whatever will we do? Like, Sargeras is quaking in his whatever, like his loincloth, like, so it's kind of strange, I admit. And then you got like plants popping up everywhere, dude. And I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna say as well, one thing. Yesterday I was playing the Midnight Alpha, and this isn't really a spoiler, what I'm about to say. It's just prepare for this disappointment if you're kind of like me. I'm a really big fan of the Scourge and Arthas and, you know, the undead and whatnot, right? And personally, I don't like the fact that Blizzard took all of Quel'Thalas and just wiped it clean of the Scourge. You know, it's all gone, guys. Like, you know, if you're like, oh, I can't wait to fight some, you know, max level Scourge remnants or something, it's not there. But there is one thing on the map that you might have seen in, like, you know, the Quel'Thalas map where you see the ruins of Deathhome. And there's a delve there. And you might be like, there's a delve. That's the remnants of the Scourge are probably in that delve. It's a Twilight's Hammer delve. For some reason, the Twilight's Hammer is in the ruins of Deathhome. And, dude, I got into that delve, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm killing cow cultists instead of fighting the glorious Scourge. Like, dude, come on. So, anyway, that has been my one big disappointment. But, anyway, I just kind of flew down there and just jumped into the delve because I was like, I gotta fight the Scourge, man. Like, I'm tired of killing lynxes and mana worms and helping this, like, this monster with, like, the plant problems. Like, I don't even know what her name is. The lady from The War Within that does the dance in the cinematic. I don't even care. Like, the Herondar lady. You know? So, anyway, I guess the Blood Elf kicked the Scourge out. Yeah, like, and I understand that, but, like, I don't know. It kind of goes back to my video where I talked about, like, oh, one of the problems with, like, with Midnight so far. Where I said, like, oh, it's kind of disappointing that Blizzard is just kind of wiping the slate clean of old Warcraft. It's like, oh, anything to do with Warcraft 3 or Arthas or whatever, we're just throwing it all out. What? Are you gonna smoke a backwoods? Haven't you already smoked enough? Like, you smoked one cigarette today.
A whole cigarette.
That's a lot, dude. Like, you know. I mean, I don't really care. I just know that you were talking about how you wanted to, like, that, dude, that thing's been sitting out here for, like, a month. Is it moldy?
Now it just looks like someone chewed on it.
Okay.
I just want to be involved, and I feel weird just...
I mean, you can smoke another cigarette, like...
Yeah, but they go out so quickly.
I'm just trying to be your accountability buddy, because you were all like,
cigar,
oh, I want to...
I'm not going to get addicted to. That's why I was like, oh, the cigar would be nice.
Yeah. I don't have any more cigars, though.
That's why I was looking at the cigar.
I only have this one.
Then I'll go just die, then.
I mean, like I said, you can just smoke another cigarette, bro.
It'll go out too fast.
Then smoke it slowly, bro.
You can't really smoke them slowly. They keep going.
Well, I guess.
Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm just watching you.
Clearly, I haven't paid Nixxiom enough money. Exile Ranger, you have certainly paid us plenty of money tonight. The sin of greed.
As far as I know, he's like giving us like $2.
He gave us 50,000 bits.
Wow, that's a lot of bits. What is that?
It's like $50.
Oh damn! Exile, stop.
And he gifted like 5 subs.
What's that, like 50 cents? I have no idea.
Every sub is $2.50, and multiply that by 5.
I'm not multiplying anything by 5.
It's $12.50. I think. Anyway. Wait. Yeah, something like that. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
I can't multiply shit.
Give me money. No, wait. Yeah, Exile's always very generous. Stop. I cooked my wife food today.
Are you like...
I mean to brag, but like I made myself Philly cheesesteaks yesterday, and there was leftovers, and then our baby is teething, so if if you thought life was fun, wait until you have a baby that's teething.
It's still fun.
Yeah, so your baby's gonna be screaming at the top of her lungs like her freaking face is being torn off just because of the pain. And there's really nothing you can do. You just kind of gotta be like, la 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 la. Anyway, so my wife was hungry, so I made her a pasta dish mixed with the remains of the Philly cheesesteak meat and peppers and onions and stuff, and she really liked it. That's right. I like how you're just looking for, like, cigars.
I thought there was some...
I mean, like, you could smoke that backwoods. I mean, like, how bad did it look?
It looked like someone chewed on it.
Let me see it. Hand it to me.
Ugh.
I have to do something.
Ugh. Here, enjoy
Let me
it.
look at it. Hold this.
Oh, okay. You fool.
Let me see. 'Cause, I mean, I'll smoke this thing one day if you don't. Hey, Pringle. This is like a completely normal looking backwoods.
I don't know. It looked like someone chewed on it.
That's what a backwoods looks
I
like.
didn't know that.
Pringle. Hey, Pringle. This is Pringle. He's our stupid cat. And when I say, like, he's really dumb. Do you guys want to see his butthole? Because he'll show you. This is a completely normal looking backwoods.
How do you...
I've had backwoods plenty of times. Like,
No, I mean, how do you smoke it, idiot?
you put it in your damn mouth.
Okay, thank you.
Now, don't
For
inhale it.
useless.
Don't inhale it.
Which one?
It's the... Hold on. Let me make sure you're doing it right.
The chewed on way?
Yeah, so just like that. And you're going to light that end. Hey, you're going to smoke it like a cigarette, but don't
Does
inhale
smell
it.
Okay?
Yeah, that smells good. Now, granted, it's been sitting out here for like 2 months because, like, Sean left it here, but it should be not good, but, like, it's smokable. What do you think? It might be a little flaky because, you know... Yeah.
I like the chocolate and refrigerated.
The chocolate and refrigerated?
Yeah, it smells like an old refrigerator and chocolate.
You mean a refrigerator. Not a refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator.
Right.
Because it's a fridge-erator.
Right. Murphy, what's up, dude? It's good to have you here, my friend.
Wait.
What?
No, it's a refrigerator, because how are you going to re-fridge something if it wasn't a fridge to begin with? You can't refrigerate something unless it was fridged.
You telling me you think that big-ass white box in the kitchen is called a refrigerator? It's a refrigerator.
No, because you're not going to refrigerate anything unless it was, like, fridge to begin with.
Have you never heard the joke, like, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch
Yeah,
it.
is your refrigerator running?
It's refrigerator.
No, you refrigerate things. That's the action it's doing.
Yeah, the box performs the action of the refrigeration.
Only if the thing was refrigerated in
You've got, like, so much, like, tobacco dust, like, on your teeth.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, no, you're good, actually. I was just messing around. Well, I actually had a little bit. It looked absolutely disgusting, actually.
Shut up.
You should be really ashamed of yourself.
I am.
She's baiting you, dude. No.
They
No.
don't know how stupid I am.
No.
They got no clue.
My posture is perfect, by the way, VZ. I don't want to hear it. I'll join y'all in the smoke. Sheesh, I'm doing a double honeycomb perk bong. Alright.
Huh?
I don't know what that means, but nice, dude. Well, I know what a bong is, you know. But nice, nice. But what's up, guys? What's up? Yeah, if anybody's here for the first time, welcome. Do me a solid and hit the follow button, I guess. Like, if you want. You know, it'd be kind of cool. Like, you know, we don't have to. I mean, I guess it all comes down to all of our refrigerators are the refrigerators, and all food and cold things come from the all-night original refrigerator that sits high atop the peaks of Mount Olympus. I don't even know what you just said. Like,
He's talking about the OG refrigerator.
yeah,
Because
you're right. Right. Are you like it?
won't stay lit.
Are you like? Well, you gotta puff it. You gotta puff it, you sand lobster. It's a much smaller thing, so obviously the cherry is gonna be smaller. Don't puff it that fast. Goodness.
Cherry?
Dude, the cherry. Yes, Righteous Paladin is gifting us up. Thank you for gifting your first ever sub, Righteous Paladin. Thank you. The cherry. Do you know what a cherry is? You should massage your wife's feet and back. She birthed and sustains your child. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was just telling you I want a massage.
She actually was just telling me how bad she wants a massage.
I've wanted one for 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm old now.
Yeah. Nah. So anyway, anyway, have I ever read Dracula? Not the whole thing, no. I started reading it years ago, but I stopped. Yeah. Making her wait 2 years. I'm not good at giving massages. Kitty. I'm only good at petting kitties. Yes. Isn't that right, kitty? He is just wanting to be on stream constantly.
Can you read the big comment as long as it agrees with my opinion?
Yeah, so refrigeration is the process of artificially removing heat from a space or a substance to maintain a temperature below the ambient level, used for purposes like preserving food and providing air conditioning. The fridge performs the act of refrigeration. Hence, the full name of the appliance is refrigerator. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So he probably used ChatGPT, and that can be wrong sometimes.
Listen, there's this thing called humility. Okay? Like,
oh yeah, that thing you don't have?
no, I'm probably the most humble person on Twitch. Like, if you really think about it, like, I am the most humble. Like, anyway, but the point is, like, I'm right and you're wrong.
No.
I am.
I don't believe you.
I believe me.
I don't care.
Pringle!
Pingo!
He's on the table that I have the camera on, so he might be causing a little bit of an earthquake on your guys' end. Now he's sniffing the camera.
Pingo.
Please don't walk on the keyboard.
Pingo.
I will throw you out the window. No. Stop. He's curious.
I wonder if I can hear him. Wait, pet him. Pet him, see if he'll purr.
Yeah. You know he won't purr from being pet. He only purrs from, like, violently manhandling him.
That's true.
He's so dumb, dude. Oh, you actually heard it. You heard the purring? Pringle ASMR streams when?
Just wait till he farts on the mic.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I skipped your message. I'm sorry. Let me see what you said. If I miss anything, just say it again. You know, I've got my wife here. For some reason, I also can't scroll up in the chat. I don't know why. Just post it again.
I can get on stream and scroll.
No!
I'm trying to help you.
I don't need help. They can, if it's important, they'll post it again. It's like when someone calls you and you hang up on them. If it's important, they'll call back.
I never hang up on people.
I
No one
do.
calls me.
Remember back in the day, like, Zach, how he would just hang up on people all the time?
No. Oh, well, yeah, actually, because he hung up on me.
Let her help you, fat. She doesn't, like, all VZ has to do is post the message again. If it was a wall of text, it might have gotten censored on my end, just so you know. Yeah, maybe. Kitty emotes. I'm actually going to be updating my emotes for Twitch. I have this, I'm going to have like an emote of like me, my wife, my child, my 2 cats. Like, it's going to be great. Like, I have found some really good photos. Like, for, it's me. Pause the stream. You're taking my bandwidth off of our Wi-Fi.
What does that mean?
Oh, so like, bandwidth is
Sorry.
bandwidth is like the amount of internet that is in a given moment. So, like, there's...
So when I watch shows while you're streaming, it's a problem?
Well, I don't know. So, like, when you watch a show, it, like, consumes internet, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna consume internet, whether or not
Well,
you
like,
like it or not.
like, some things consume just little internet, but some things consume big internet. So, like, if you're watching my stream while I'm streaming, you're consuming a lot of internet, and you're possibly hurting the internet on, like, on my computer and bringing down my internet. Do you understand? Right. It's like a tube. Right? It's like a tube, and like
we
only.
We can actually move on to a different subject.
It's like back in the day, like people always described the internet as a series of tubes. Remember?
No, I'm not from back in the day. I was sheltered.
Well, I try ultra hardcore WoW. I really want to. I haven't done it yet, but yes, I do really want to, and I will make a video on it. Pringle, hey kitty, you're back. Kitty, he's just wandering all over the place. Got a big old duster. Stop making my cat twerk on stream.
What are they gonna do?
Internet cables is more of a term I've heard than tubes. No. It's like a, like, so you got like a tube, right? And like, she's just dying. Don't do it. I know what you're gonna do. Don't do it.
It wasn't even good.
He doesn't even care. Like, that's...
Anyway.
Yes, I'm gonna do ultra hardcore WoW. Tearsfall Glades is when I first started WoW. When I first started playing, I loved the Scourge. That's right. Finally, someone cool in this chat. Like, goodness, I need to relight. You keep distracting me. Dude, I need some delicious water. Oh, if only I had a mini for... I do have a mini. Did you put this nasty-ass cheerwine in here?
Oh, that's from, like... I think I was 33 weeks pregnant when I put that in there. I'll take it.
This is opened.
Yeah.
You were...
Yeah, I'll take it. Beautiful.
Nice.
Still carbonated. No, it's not.
My wife drinks flat soda.
Yeah.
Like, unironically will drink it and delights in it.
Can you do it ironically?
Well, you see, most people don't drink...
Your pits?
He redeems Stretch. So I got Stretch. Oh. See, the peons can redeem things using their powers, and then I have to do...
Can they make you twerk?
No, I don't have twerk as an option.
Aww.
They don't want to see that. Good morning, everyone. Remember earlier today when you were on the phone with your sister and I was twerking against the dresser?
No.
Oh, you didn't notice? What a shame.
I was on the phone with my sister?
Yes, you were planning your trip to Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Anyway.
She's just so forgettable, you know?
Loud, Loud, Loud was rough. Yeah.
What's that?
You remember, have I ever shown you, like, some of my...
when you scream?
No. Have I ever shown you, like, some of my old Twitch clips?
When you deep throat the microphone?
No. Like, where it's, like, suddenly it's, like, so loud, it's, like, breaking the sound. It's, like, breaking, like, it's just, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Loud, Loud, Loud. Because, like, since I have, like, a whole, like, audio setup in my room, or, like, the office or whatever, like, I have the ability to put a microphone to, like, 600% regular volume.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
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 I won a Stanley Beerstein by winning the ping pong ball twerking contest at a baby shower by a landslide, too. You were probably the only person competing in a twerking contest at a baby shower.
That's, yeah.
That's probably how you won. Ugh. Whatever happened to Boulderton? Yeah, whatever happened to Balderton, indeed. Balderton went crazy. I think I already told the story of what happened to Balderton like 2 or 3 times, but long story short, he kind of went crazy. Like, he just kind of suddenly... No, kitty, do not walk on the keyboard. I'll skin you.
No! Pringle, come over here.
Leah has such nice skin.
I won't skin you.
Such
Pringle,
beautiful
Pringle.
skin.
Man, he's stupid.
Dude, he's so dumb. Like, it blows my mind. I love it.
Dude, I'll do the ghost pepper challenge.
You don't know what you're even saying.
Yeah, I've had plenty of ghost pepper, like, hot sauce.
No.
Yeah.
No. Fine, you know what? This lady right here, she'll just eat wasabi for fun.
No, for foreigners to pay me because they don't, like, understand what it is and they think it's impressive.
Oh yeah, it's usually, you usually ask for $10.
Yeah.
She'll take a whole spoonful, like a big spoonful of wasabi.
They only pay me if I don't cry, though.
Yeah.
Which I never do.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, I gotta relight again. Ugh. I guess Exiled Ranger left. He ran away.
He actually hates you.
I understand. Someone arrest her. Yeah.
Who?
You.
Oh.
You're the only her here.
I don't know that.
There's not a single woman in this stream watching or present in front of the camera.
You don't have women that watch you?
No, I don't.
Doubtful.
If I did, I'd have their phone numbers.
What? They want your phone numbers. You good looking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Has my wife met Tate? No. She actually had, like, it was, I don't even know how long ago it was, like 3 months ago. We were actually going to meet up with Tate. He was going to come up here to our new home and stuff, but it just didn't work out. And, yeah. I see that, you have redeemed Posture Check. I know that's you. But no, she has not met Tate. One day she will meet Tate.
I hope so.
One day. And then maybe one day I'll get a new follower. One day. Did you guys see, by the way, that I made that Nixxiom Cigar channel? It's called Nixxiom Cigar Lounge on YouTube. Every time I do one of these cigar streams, I will upload it onto that channel as a VOD. And usually what I'll do is I'll find the bit which I thought was the best part of the stream, and I'll make a highlight. And so I'll do like a VOD and a highlight. So, yes. Yes. Anyway, so the point is, look up Nixxiom Cigar Launch on YouTube. And subscribe at some point. I need to drink water, dude. I'm like dehydrated.
Do you want some soda?
No. I've had enough soda today. I had a Dr. Pepper earlier. And then I got a root beer at Culver's. It's way too much soda. I don't know why you guys are redeeming Posture Check. I mean, like, my posture's perfect right now. It's not like I'm slouching or anything. Like, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. Yeah. Whew. Try out Portillos when you're in Chicago. I don't know what that is. Is that like a Hispanic food or something? I've been to Chicago. I went and visited Wow Crendor. I'm probably going to go visit Wow Crendor again here soon. Because, like, we're going to drive up to Michigan. So, yeah. Kitty. This is my kitty. What version of WoW have I been playing? Well, I've been playing the Midnight Alpha recently, because I got into it the other day. Just randomly, I got on the launcher, and I was like, oh, I got it. So I hopped in. I've been kind of playing it. It's been fun. Oh, stretch. Oh. And then, I I really want to play like classic ultra hardcore once I'm done, like, and I've gotten my fix of the alpha. I'm not one of those like bitches that like levels to max in an alpha or a beta and does everything and ruins the entire experience. Like, I'll do a little bit, but like I ain't gonna ruin the experience. You know what I mean? So I'll kind of wrap up with the alpha soon enough, and periodically come back if they release like big things through beta. But once I'm done with that, I'll probably play some classic ultra hardcore. I have my own personal like Wrath of the Lich King private server where I play with myself. That's fun, but I'm the only person on there aside from like 5,000 bots that constantly are. Pringle.
What was that?
He just like hopped up and anyway, what if Draenor or Jaina was a dreadlord or Anduin was the secret son of Arthas? I've already made what if Jaina was a dreadlord. Also, I'm not making any what if video. Can you stop? Pingo. I'm not making any more what if videos, at least not right now. I'm gonna pause on them at the moment. Nixxiom plays with himself. Well, yeah, like I have my personal server where I like record stuff and make sets and whatnot. So sometimes I'll just play on there, you know, because then I don't have to deal with people. I just have to deal with like AI bots running around. You know, they're kind of cool, I guess. What do I think about the Blizzard lawsuits on the private servers? Depends which server, I guess. In general, I think that the reason why Blizzard... Well, here's what I think. For years, people told Blizzard over and over and over, release classic WoW servers. And Blizzard said no, no, no. And finally, one server came along, a private server, Nostalrius, and they recreated classic WoW to the best of their ability. It wasn't a horribly corrupted, bug-free server. It was well optimized. And that that server just blew up. It blew up to the point that Blizzard couldn't ignore it anymore, especially because it was in Warlords of Draenor, which during its time, it was WoW's worst expansion. And so Blizzard had to shut it down because it was a fucking threat. So they shut it down, and then Blizzard finally got the message, oh, maybe people do actually want to play classic WoW. In 2019, they re-released classic WoW, and they've been milking it ever since. So now, ever since then, people have been saying the same damn thing. We want Classic Plus. We want Classic Plus. We love Classic, of course we do, but a Classic Plus adventure would be a lot of fun. It'd be a great experiment. And Blizzard is just, nah, we don't want to invest resources into that. The best we can do is a little bit of a season of discovery sort of thing. Nah. And, but then you have these private servers like Turtle WoW, Epoch WoW, and others that have come along, especially servers like Turtle WoW, and they have created a authentic, legit Classic Plus experience, giving to people exactly what they want out of Classic Plus, and they are just blowing up more and more and more, and now Blizzard sees them again as a threat. And so, of course, Blizzard has to try to take these people down. Are they going to succeed? Probably not. I don't know. Like, I've had, like, the pleasure of talking to, like, some people from, like, Turtle and other servers in the past, but I don't, like, know them, like, intimately or anything. But I do know that, like, it's very likely that these people, because, of course, they are dealing with something that is, like, you know, they could get a lawsuit out of it. They're probably behind, like, layers and layers of aliases, so is Blizzard going to be able to, like, take them down? Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. What was the Well of Eternity, and how did its destruction reshape Azeroth? The Well of Eternity was a big-ass puddle of magical water that was used to summon Halloween into Azeroth. But then, using the power of a magic golden dinner plate, the puddle exploded, and it caused the world to shatter into pieces, and so you have the world we have today. The end. That's Warcraft lore. Mm-hmm. You doing okay? Did you already smoke that whole backwoods?
No, I didn't want to smoke the whole thing.
Why?
Because I'm breastfeeding.
Okay.
So you don't want me to smoke too much.
Okay. I mean, I just thought, since you lit up, you were gonna smoke the whole thing.
No.
You're not gonna let it go to waste, are you?
No, I'll smoke it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. She was inhaling it. No.
No.
No, I taught her how to smoke a cigar long ago. And then,
I think I'd die if I was inhaling it.
Yeah. Am I an add-on enjoyer? I'm not really an add-on enjoyer, or not really against or for add-ons. Add-ons are add-ons. Alright. Pringle, what are you doing over there? Cool shirt, brother. Thank you. The cat is like messing with something over there in the corner.
He's just trying to get the string. He's fine as long as he doesn't strangle himself.
Yeah, but knowing him, he will strangle himself.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, well, I'm keeping an eye on him too. I wish you guys could spend a day with our cat Pringle, because then you would understand. You'd be like, wow, this is the dumbest cat that I have ever encountered in my life. So we always have to kind of watch him, because he will find ways to strangle himself or to kill himself if you're not careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, simplifying the classes in Midnight so far, I'm just playing a paladin in the Midnight Alpha right now, and I don't normally play a paladin. I was playing a Death Knight all through War Within, so I don't really know what the sorry Pringle. So I don't really know what the differences are between War Within Paladin versus Midnight Paladin. How simplified it is or how not simplified it is. So I don't really have an opinion on it right now. So yeah, not for add-ons either, and I'm kind of glad they're removing DBM. See, I actually kind of like that personally. I think that I never liked back in the day, when I was a really more serious raider. I never really liked the whole culture of oh, you have to have DBM to raid. You have to have all these add-ons in order to raid with us. I always thought that was kind of ridiculous, because it's why can't I just play the game? I remember back in I think it was Legion, I was raiding with some people at one point, and I remember we were doing man, I don't even remember what the damn raid is called. It's the Argus raid, whatever it's called, the Argus raid. And I remember at one point there was some dude, and he was an officer, and he gave me this compliment, oh, you're doing really good, we're doing really good. And I don't remember how the conversation shifted into it, but he long story short, I told him that I didn't even use DBM, and he was like, what? And that was the whole thing. But and then I was forced to download it and use it, and that was kind of annoying, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't really have too hard of an opinion on the add-on thing. I personally like a pure game. Just let everybody everyone is experiencing the exact same game with its pros, its cons, its frustrations, its conveniences. I like graphical mods and stuff. I think that's cool. It would be neat if WoW had graphical mods and Blizzard allowed it. Oh, you could have even more HD textures and stuff, and better weather effects. I don't know. That would be interesting, but Blizzard doesn't allow stuff like that. They only allow UI things. But we're talking about WoW.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the new WoW expansion, Midnight. So She played, she leveled a character on Exile's Reach, and then she also played Classic WoW. She said that she preferred Classic WoW. Yeah. But then again, I in my experience, if you introduce someone to WoW that's never played it before and you give them the modern game and then you give them Classic, they usually prefer Classic. In my experience. Pringle's trying to...
Pringle.
Pringle. He's being dumb.
You want to get down?
If I could upgrade the building and environment models to have more extreme weather effects, Classic, I'd be so... yeah, that'd be so cool. One thing that I do hope is that if Blizzard does do a Classic Plus, just kind of getting back on that topic, I really, really hope that Blizzard does not do a graphical update for Classic. Classic WoW, like, just looks so damn good as a game. Like, it is fantastic. But personally, I don't like the new look of WoW very much. Like, it's nice to look at, but there's something about old Warcraft that I appreciate so much more. And I can't even describe it. You know, I've been flying around Silvermoon City in the Midnight Alpha, and I'm like, this looks good, but, like, I prefer old Silvermoon. I don't know why. You know, it's not even like I know everyone's going to be like, well, it's just nostalgia. It's like, no, there's just something about it that it just kind of feels... I don't know. Like, there's more... It leaves more room for the imagination. Because, like, the graphics are simpler. But, anyway, the updated models have been around longer than the Classic. Yeah, I know. They've been around for a while, since Warlords of Draenor. I've never been a fan of, like, the new models. Especially the Night Elf male models. I think they look terrible. Especially the Night... Like, there's so many... Like, even the models to this day, like, some of them are still broken. At least I'm pretty sure. Like, the Night Elf male. Like, if you want to have a fun time, make a Night Elf male character and go fishing. And then look at the character's face while they're fishing. They look so pissed off. Like, they look like they're about to kill themselves. Like, they're so angry at, like, life in the world. And you've never seen an angrier Night Elf. And I don't think Blizzard's ever fixed that. Another thing, you guys would never see this, like, but in WoW Model Viewer, because I did, like, so much machinima, like, the male Night Elf model, like, they stand awkwardly. Like, one leg is actually longer than the other one. It's weird. But anyway, that's yeah. That's just, like, very subjective, though. I just personally don't really like the new art style. I think it's too... A lot of people say it's too Disney. Some people say it's too soft. I don't really know how... It's just... I think that the old art style is just more... I don't know. I don't really... I can't really describe it. It's just... I just prefer it. But again, just my opinion. I'd love a graphic update, but I think it should be a toggle option to play with upgraded graphics or not. Of course, you have to restart the game. That'd be fine. If they did a toggle thing, that would be fine for Classic Plus. Like, I wouldn't care. Because I know there's people out there that they do prefer the new graphics. They do prefer the new models. They do prefer the soft, the Disney, whatever look you want to call it. You know, the 2025 WoW. And I get that. Yeah, I understand. You know, I'm not so much of a... I'm not so... Pringle! I'm not so deep in my own ass that I would, like, deny somebody that pleasure. They made everything thicker. I think I understand what you're getting at there. Yeah. Pringle, like, got in the fireplace. He's playing with my instruments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Inyari Pingo. What are we doing after this?
I don't know. Eating, hopefully?
Are we still going to have that shrimp thing?
Yeah. You put the stuff in the fridge, right?
In the fridge? No, it's in the freezer.
Oh, that works too.
It's frozen shrimp, so it's in the freezer.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna cook tonight.
Yeah, I know.
So technically you should have put it in the fridge, but it's fine.
Well, you should have told me that.
I feel like you should know something.
No.
Like, anything, really.
No.
Something, at least.
No. Look at my kitty, dude. Look at how cool he is.
It's gonna be some good shrimp fried rice.
She's gonna make shrimp fried rice tonight, everybody. Kitty's attacking your bottle. What are we gonna do after that, though? Are we just gonna like watch Outdoor Boys all night?
No. I'm tired of watching stuff.
You're tired of watching Outdoor Boys?
I'm tired of watching things in general.
She doesn't like watching things.
I've watched 3 seasons of a show in the last 2 days.
Yeah, I know.
Plus rewatched a season of another show.
The life of a stay-at-home mom. You just gotta take care of baby and watch your shows. You should go on more adventures with baby while like I'm doing the video editing stuff.
Yeah, but she's been
You should go to
teething, so I don't want to like be in the.
Go to like a park or something.
But she'll just be screaming, and then it'll be hot instead of.
But it'll be like scenic.
Scenic screaming?
Yeah, you'll like look out across nature.
I'd rather be in my cozy home where I have things that can comfort her than have to pack everything that I think will comfort her and then go out in the park and have her scream while other moms look at me like I'm a bad mom just because my kid's teething.
Listen, babies scream. That's what they do.
Yeah, but some moms think that it's my fault.
Well, some moms are retarded.
True. But I don't like them staring at me.
Yeah. See, I like it when I go to the park.
What?
Wait.
And I've been doing things. I got a lot done the past few weeks.
I know. I just mean like go.
Asshole.
I didn't say you didn't get things done the past few weeks. You
Asshole.
thought. Like.
I'm like the definition of not thought.
I know.
I don't even think. I'm so funny. I can't believe how funny I am.
What I'm saying, you should like take baby to like. Take her to like a library.
She can't read. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah, because that'd be a funny place for her to start screaming.
Yeah, it would.
Or you could take her. You could take her out drinking again.
I enjoy that, but I'm doing that this weekend.
Yeah. You know, because every time you get the baby drunk a little bit, like,
No,
you know, like...
I'm not getting the baby drunk. Please don't say that. I don't do that, guys.
Take the baby out drinking. You could, let's see, what are some things you could do with baby?
Go home.
What are you going to do at home?
I'm going to hang out with baby. You don't realize how much I love cuddling my child.
I do.
Plus, there's cleaning to do, and I have to feed you 3 times a day.
Yeah, you do. 5 times a day, preferably.
Yeah, well,
You know,
if you stop going to the gas station.
Her now.
I think that's a dog.
It might just be a homeless man, actually. Fat. Listen, I'm not fat. You can tell by my lack of fatness that I'm not fat.
I have to be home in the morning and afternoon and at night to feed you.
Yeah.
I have to prep your meals for when I'm out of town.
I could just, like, you know, cook for myself.
Yeah, I've got to prep, like, the things for you to cook for yourself.
Okay.
Like, make sure you, like, have them and have meals.
Oh,
planned
yeah,
out
because
so
you're
you
taking the
have
car,
things.
so I'm, like, stranded
Yeah.
here. Yeah, that's right.
So I'll get you a few frozen pizzas, like like mini ones for snacks, and then make sure you have eggs and shit.
Make sure I have, like, lots of Dr. Pepper
No.
and ice cream
Actually,
and
no.
frozen pizzas.
No.
What?
Chicken.
Chicken would be good.
I'm gonna season it and put it in a marinating bag and put it in the freezer for you.
That'd be kind of cool.
So you have to remember to take it out.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you have steak for Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Great.
Or just steak in general and eggs.
Yeah.
I actually eat very, very healthy, for the record.
Because of me.
Because of her.
Whenever I leave the house, he orders pizza.
That is not true. It's not. The only time I'll order a pizza is if, like, you're leaving for a while, and I'm like, oh, finally, I get a break from this constant headache. Time to celebrate, and I'll just order some pizza. But that's like once a month. If that.
You're so mean to me.
Dude, hold on. Haranier is a bit let down. The race looks cool. Have you seen the dance, though? The Haranier dance. It is... If you haven't seen it, it's great. You'll love it. People are calling it the fentanyl dance. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to read.
Don't hurt yourself.
I am.
The second she steps the foot out of the door, Nixxiom runs as fast as he can to the phone. Yeah, pizza. No to my Papa John's app, dude. I got like, oh shit, I got I got $2 of Papa dough.
Me.
Yay, $2 of Papa dough. Now my pizza won't cost $35. It'll be $33.
I open the fridge and you're like, don't worry, darling, I got you pizza. And I'll be like, you got yourself pizza and I'm dairy free, asshole.
Sometimes I forget.
All the time.
Yeah. Dude, Exiled Ranger's back. I remember when the Warcraft IP took itself remotely seriously. Yeah, I do too. Why are all the WoW expansions go from good to bad? Well, usually what happens is, like, when a WoW expansion comes out, everyone's just real hype and stuff, and, you know, Blizzard has put, like, all their effort into, like, you know, making the first impressions of the expansion as good as possible. But then, you know, the clock, you know, continues to tick, and time passes, and, you know, people just start losing interest, and then they just kind of are waiting for the next big expansion, because the beginning of the expansion is the best part of an expansion. Like, who the fuck cares about Undermine? Right? Like, who cares? Like, you know, it's all about that launch of the War Within, when everyone's going to Dornegal for the first time, and flying around in the ringing deeps, and they're like, wow. You know, but then it's like, okay, the Goblin Patch. It's like, okay. Anyway, it's because we fought the villain as a family. Yeah. Harrenir should have been either Nightborn or Highborns or Amani. I think the Amani trolls would have been better. I don't like really care about the Harrenir. Like, they look cool. They just look like big, ugly night elves. You know? Like, they do. They're just night elves, but they're just uglier. And it's like, you know, and they got bigger hips, I guess. But Amani trolls would have been way cooler than these, like, friggin' like dirt-eating, root-whispering, nasty-ass Harrenir. But that's just my opinion. Hey, Pringle. So what are we doing tonight? It's Sunday night. We gotta do something cool. What we could do is you could watch Baby all night.
Yeah.
And then I could just like go have fun all night.
Like every other night?
Yeah. I could play Lord of the Rings Online with Exiled Ranger.
Okay. Sure.
Nah.
Why not?
Nah. Playing games with Exiled Ranger is dumb. That's boring. We played D&D the other night.
We could watch Sound of Music. You haven't seen that movie yet. And I've been trying to show you all the musicals.
I wouldn't be against watching a musical.
Okay.
But like a good one. Is Sound of Music a good musical?
It's like a classic.
Well, I know, but like, but is it good though?
I don't think anyone cares.
There is not a single person in this chat that's ever watched The Sound of Music. Let's see.
What does that say?
Do Re Mi is like the fucking classic musical, bruh.
Yeah. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Yeah.
Do Re Mi. You know Do Re Mi Fa So?
You'll get it once you watch the damn movie.
Do Re Mi Fa So.
Yeah, I know, but doe, a deer, a female deer. It made sense, okay? Just don't worry about it.
What are you even saying?
You'll know when you watch the freaking movie.
The Sound of Music?
Yes.
Oh, like Do Re Mi is a song from The Sound of Music.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was talking about a movie called Do Re Mi.
No.
Oh.
Have you know what Do Re Mi is, right?
Yeah, Do Re Mi Fa So, the musical scale.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, but like the song Do Re Mi, no, I've never heard a song called. Well, actually, I have heard a song called Do Re Mi, but it was in music class when I was in elementary school.
Did it start with doe, a deer, a female deer?
No, it was just us. Like back when I was like a children, like they still sort of educated children. They don't anymore, but like I remember being in music class and the teacher was like, "Okay, everybody, we're all gonna take turns. Do Re Mi Fa So."
Yeah.
And it was like, okay.
La-ti-do.
La-ti-do.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Guardians of the Galaxy is a good musical.
I don't think that...
Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie to watch while you ram thumbtacks into your eyeballs.
Can you guys just tell him to, like, watch Sound of Music with me? Please?
We watched the one movie,
Please?
The Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
We watched Phantom of the Opera.
Uh-huh.
Watch it, you fat ass.
Thank you.
I never said I wasn't gonna watch. I just asked.
Also watched Les Mis.
And we watched Les Mis. I just asked, was it good?
Sorry. It was that soda, bro.
That uncarbonated soda?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodness. I got Pringles shaking the camera up there. I got you throwing up off screen.
I did not throw up.
Okay, I'll watch A Sound of Music. Because it's also set in, like, glorious Deutschland, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
During,
yeah,
like, that Hitler guy's
during that time. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because it's set in Bavaria, is it not? Like, down near Garmisch-Partenkirchen.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Well, I guess we're going to find out. Well, yeah, we can watch The Sound of Music.
Can we get cookie dough?
You want me to buy us cookie dough?
We could go to the store. We could get... What time is it? Yeah, we could go to the store. We could get cookie dough and
Oh, it's in Austria.
veggie straws. And we could watch The Sound of Music and be fat.
What makes you think we can afford all
And
this?
hummus. The fact that I'm going to buy it anyway. And I made a sale on Poshmark.
You did make a sale on Poshmark, that's right. You made like $20, right? That's right.
I also made a sale on at the store.
You did?
Yeah, I sold the mini frames.
Really?
Yeah.
How much of a commission was that?
$7, but it's not that much.
That's like $27.
Yeah.
Dude, we're not poor tonight. Yay. Yeah. We're poor, chat. You know, it just is what it is. That's okay. Maybe one day I'll get those millions of dollars that the YouTube's the stereotype gives to me, but we'll see.
You sound like me trying to ask a question.
Well, they say like once you have like over 100 subscribers on YouTube, you're like a multi-millionaire.
Why?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess it depends. It depends on the niche that you're in.
Yeah.
If you're a gaming content creator, like you don't make jack on YouTube since it's the lowest paying RPM. You know.
You gotta explain Twitch Prime.
So Twitch Prime, explaining Twitch Prime has been redeemed. Twitch Prime. Can you fucking shut up with your vomiting? Anyway, so Twitch Prime. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch account, and you get a free sub to whatever streamer that you want each month, right? Your favorite streamer. You could even subscribe to, like, my wife.
I don't have... Do I?
Oh. Well, I think technically you could just subscribe to any person with a Twitch account, can you not? Like, I could subscribe to Exiled Ranger right now, and he don't even stream. Right? Actually, I don't even know. I need to relight this cigar, bro. Like, I haven't smoked it in a while. It's because I was feeling it. These freaking New World cigars always get to me.
Soda helps.
I don't want your nasty
It's
ass,
fine soda.
flat ass, bitch ass.
It's fine soda.
I've already had a Dr. Pepper today. You're just trying to keep me fat, dude.
Sorry. That was inappropriate.
I stream, but you don't want to play Lord of the Rings Online with me. You streaming should not be dependent upon me wanting to play Lord of the Rings Online. You have to build your own community.
Can I play with Exile?
Yeah, you can play Lord of the Rings Online with Exile. You can you can play on this laptop.
I have to talk to him though?
I mean, you might have to talk to him a little bit. That sounds time consuming. Listen, what you need to do is you need to find something that you enjoy, that you also don't mind sharing with, like, your audience. It's like me and cigars. Like, I like smoking cigars and I like talking to myself. My dad always told me growing up that if you want to talk to the most intelligent person in the room, you talk to yourself. That's right. So I combine those two things together and I hit the go live button and that's it. You know?
I'll play with you, Exile.
My wife will play Lord of the Rings Online with you. What would you play in Lord of the Rings Online?
A lord
A what?
of a ring. I don't know.
A lord of a
what
ring?
characters are there? Can I be the guy that's like Gollum?
You could be you could be like a hobbit.
Can I be an elf?
Yeah.
Aw, shit.
You could be there's which kind of elf would you want to be? Like a Cinderin elf, like a.
Is that like them pretty ones that are like?
Sure.
Then
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You could be Noldor. Yeah. You could be Frodo.
No.
You could literally be a hobbit, like big hairy feet.
No.
You could be a dwarf.
No.
You could be a bay or a Bjornling, or a Beorning.
No.
Do you even know what that is?
No.
You know Beorn from the Hobbit book. The big dude that can transform into the bear. Dude, you've literally read. You used to like listen to the Hobbit audiobook to fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
I love how this girl, she has seen the Lord of the Rings movies like 10 times and
Yeah.
she knows nothing of what happens in it.
I don't follow movies very well.
No, she doesn't.
Like, I don't realize when people, like, obviously die in movies.
Did you know that Boromir dies in the Fellowship of the Ring? Which character was Boromir?
Is he the blonde guy? That's not an elf?
Who? The blonde
The
guy?
guy that, like, in the woods gets stabbed or something, and then the guy that ends up being a king with that, like, really hot chick was like, no, you're dying, and they were definitely gay.
That was Boromir, yes.
See? I know who Boromir is.
Literally the best character, like in Lord of the Rings. Calling him gay.
I mean...
Right guy, wrong hair color.
Was
Like,
he not blonde?
He was like...
He was, like, calling you blonde.
He was like, yeah, like he had like my hair color.
And you call yourself blonde, so...
I mean, I was blonde when I was younger, and now I'm just like a really, really, really dark blonde. Like, really dirty blonde. Yeah, he was a redhead in the movie. He didn't have no red hair in the damn... What the hell are you talking about? You talking about freaking Gimli. Well, actually, Gimli didn't have red hair either. Boromir didn't have no red hair.
Gimli, he could come across as a redhead, because there are people with, like,
Yeah, like
really dark red hair.
Yeah, he
know?
was kind of like a brown redhead.
Yeah, like my aunt.
Dye your hair
Me
platinum
currently.
blonde. The day that I decide that I am horribly depressed
I can give you
and
highlights.
I'm going nowhere with my life and that there's just no hope left, I will dye my hair some strange hair color.
I can give you highlights.
I don't want highlights.
But it looks so good.
No. No.
You hate me.
It's called Auburn.
Auburn.
He has red brown hair. Yeah, it's like kind of reddish brownish.
I dyed my hair that color once.
Look up a picture of Boromir, Goon. I will, and it ain't red.
He's right in calling it Auburn,
Yeah.
which is a red.
I had to pull my phone up. Shut up, Hobbit movie. No. Shut up. What color was Boromir's hair in the movie? Dirty blonde or light brown. Just like I said. Boom. Look at that. Look at how right I am. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard being right all the time about literally everything. But, like, there are other days where, you know, it's good. That's right. That image and that description, Josh. Yes, they do, you sand lobster. Look, his hair is dirty blonde. Look. See? He's literally meant to be like some freaking Anglo-Saxon. Of course he's gonna have dirty blonde hair. Ugh. I'm wearing blue pants, bro. Ugh. I got the large shrimp, by the way. I don't know if that matters.
No, not really. So are we gonna get snacks?
I mean, I guess we could, like, get snacks. But hold on, like,
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, we can get, like, some snacks.
It just has to be before 11.
What time is it? It's like 9:18? I'll wrap up soon.
No, I'm saying you're good for, like, an hour.
Well, I mean, I don't want to hang out with these guys for another hour.
Oh, yeah, that'd be, like, stupid. Yeah, they're, like, boring. Dumb.
They're not dumb. They're just,
I don't know.
They're just, it's late, It's late whatever they...
Dude, I cannot see these comments. I need new glasses.
That's just all Exiled Ranger talking.
I'm trying to tell, but you see, I'm blind as hell.
Well, they are kind of far away from where you're sitting. She's doing, like, the Outdoor Boys face. You guys ever watch Outdoor Boys? And how Luke, he looks at everything like... Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like, I showed Outdoor Boys to Mookluk, and he just kept doing that face the whole week he was here. Every time he looked at anything. I can watch her wander into high-level zones in Lotro and die repeatedly until she just decides to quit and farm forever.
I can do better than that.
She would do...
Can I get a pet cat?
I don't remember if there are pets in Lord of the... I'm pretty sure there are.
Better be.
Technically, yes. You could be a, one of them boys, a rune master, and then you can, like, summon animals to fight with you. A lore master, that's right. What are you trying to read over there with such
all
intense...
of it.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm blind.
She's just sitting over there like this whole time.
blind, dude.
Do you need a lighter?
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem. Yep.
No.
Oh yeah, Exiled Ranger.
Hates you.
It's probably a good thing that you didn't, like, come with us this morning, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was...
I need a different lighter.
What do you mean you need a different lighter? That one's got fuel in it. See? Look at all that fuel. This tiny flame. Yeah, it wasn't a Latin mass this morning. It was just a Novus Ordo mass completely translated into Latin.
What the? I'm a bully.
Yes. So, anyway. She's just blowing smoke in my face. What's up, Bloodborne? How's it going, man? How's it going? What is up? Just chilling out and smoking a cigar. Just having, like, kind of a relaxing Sunday evening, and I wasn't planning on streaming, but I figured since I was like sitting out here, I was just like, might as well turn the stream on while I'm smoking a cigar. This is the main Lord of the Rings man, by the way, Nixxiom, the guy. Who? Bloodborne? Let me look him up. Let me see if this guy's a true Lord of the Rings fan. I doubt it. Bloodborne. There he is. He follows me on Twitter. This guy must be pretty cool. Follow back. There we go. Oh yeah, you play the crap out of Lord of the Rings Online. Cool. Ask me anything. Okay. In what scene did Aragorn break his toe in the Lord of the Rings movies and his scream was actually real? No, you can't answer it. Okay. This is a hard one. This might give you pause. My wife just eagerly wants to answer.
I know something for once in my life.
Didn't he also break his tooth? Chasing the Urukai, the burning pile. Yeah. Man, he knows everything. This guy's a genius. Holy crap. Yeah, that's when he kicked the helmet. And yeah, he also broke his tooth. I forgot how he broke his tooth. And they had to, like, put it back on. Like, in between, like, shots. I've never, like, chipped a tooth before. But I have, like, this suspicion that it probably would hurt a lot. Oh, he got hit by a sword pommel. Dude, I really, really wish I could go down to, like, Weekend Warrior and, like, Hearthlands and stuff this year.
How much is it?
How much are the tickets? It's like $400 for, like, the whole weekend. But you get, like, all, like, you know, all the food and everything's paid for and drinks and everything.
Like, the cutoff date to get a ticket?
And you get it the day before you go. I mean, I wish I could go. Like, what I really want, dude, I wish, like, Felon Fair could do, like, a Lord of the Rings LARP. That would be so much fun. But they can't, you know, because, you know, IP and everything. But, man, dude, I really want to do a Lord of the Rings LARP one day. Like, me and a few friends, actually, Exiled Ranger doesn't know this. I wish you could participate, Exile. This would be great, but I've been talking with a few of my friends, like Sean and Zach and whatnot, and they've recently started playing a lot of Lord of the Rings D&D. And, I mean, they've played it a ton in the past, and they're doing, like, this whole new campaign that they just started. And so they were talking to me just the other day when they were over here playing D&D. And they were like, yeah, like, you know, we just started playing, like, a Lord of the Rings campaign. Like, you know, do you want to possibly join in? And I was like, yeah, sure. But I'm going to have to, like, drive down to Gastonia in order to, like, play the game. So it's pretty far for you, Exiled Ranger. Sometimes he comes over to my house to play D&D, for those that don't know. Yeah, maybe, like, Sunday evenings, they were saying that's usually when they'll probably end up playing. So I don't know if they're playing tonight. Probably not. Or maybe. But maybe, like, next Sunday evening I might drive down there. It's probably, like, about an hour and 15 minutes south of my house. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'll get to play some Lord of the Rings D&D. Haven't done that in a while, man. I've knocked some out and it was not fun. I've only broken my my collarbone into, like, 7 pieces, and then my pinky to this day is still broken, as you can see. The last time I went to it was the first time I went to a LARP event. I was driving home from it, and I got hit by a drunk driver, and the dude sent me flying off the side of the road, like, into, like, this big old spiked fence, and it was just glass and chaos everywhere. My precious Burger King root beer was spilled. To this day, I weep. My Barks root beer was spilled all over me. Anyway, I just gotten it. But I got out of the wreck with just a broken finger and a bunch of glass in my arms and stuff. And, yeah, they told me to, like, you know, go to the hospital to, you know, have them open up my finger and fix it, but I can't afford that. That's crazy. So I'm just like, well, I'll just have a broken finger for the rest of my life. It's cool. So now I just deal with it. You know, it gets really sore sometimes, but it's fine. It's fine. I made a full orc armor set from pizza boxes when I was a kid, and it smelled like pepperoni grease. That is so cool, dude. If you, like, spray painted it, like, all black as well, like, that would be awesome. What?
Let's make her question.
Oh, dude, did you guys... Dude, we're, like... Well, my wife, speaking of costumes, she's been working on our Halloween costumes. So, we have decided... I haven't told you guys this. So, for Halloween this year, Instead of me being like, see, I got this whole like, LARP outfit. So usually like I'm just like a peaceful like Norwegian immigrant. That's what I tell people. It's like this full Viking garb. But anyway, um, like instead of being that this year, my wife and we're both going to be roadkill. So she's going to be you're going to be a rabbit, and I'm going to be a deer. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our daughter's stroller and we're going to dress it up as a car covered in blood and stuff. And it's going to be great. Have you ever seen... Wait. Anthony... Wait. Anthony Mana's Pinky? Lineman from the Bengals back in the day? No. I've never watched football. Fun fact. That is a big fun fact about me. I've never watched it. I've only ever played it. But then again, I never really watched I've never really watched sports my whole life. The only sport that I watched when I was younger is I watched a lot of esports. Because I was cool. You got a full black monk's robe for Halloween. You can walk around the forest and do some weird rituals while wearing it. My friend Sean, the other day, he was up here again, like after we were playing D&D. Apparently he was like out like in the woods near his house or something recently, and he found some altar that had been built out in the woods. And somebody had like sacrificed 3 chickens there and had like left their like bodies on the altar to like bleed out and stuff. So that was pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, maybe that was you, dude. Mr. Freaking Kekakakari 59, that was probably you. I know what you're up to. Yeah. I see you're looking at deer antlers on Amazon.
I wonder if there's a way we could just carve them. Although that might... I don't know. I don't have time for
Just
that.
make them out of foam. I also have
that would
like...
fall off. The thing is putting them on the headband after that.
Oh, yeah. I also have black robes for evil rituals.
Okay.
I keep those in the back, though.
Alright.
And under the house.
Mm.
I keep them right next to the giant pentagram salt symbol that I laid out underneath the home.
What?
That's right. What? What?
I used to watch football.
You used to watch football?
Not really, sorta.
I remember when I was younger, I watched, I went to, so like the high school that I was a part of, they were playing this one school here in North Carolina. And it was this big high school football event, and like everyone was freaking out. The whole city was freaking out about it. So I went down to Charlotte with my friend David, and we watched this football game together. And at the end of it, or near the end of it, we knew that our team was like gonna lose, and we knew that whoever was gonna win was gonna rush the field, like all the students from like the school. And they even like told us before like everything even began. They were like, okay, now whoever wins, like don't rush the field. Don't rush the field. So what me and my friend David did is we like when we knew that we were gonna lose, we got up, went around, and then sat down with the teenagers from the other school and pretended to be with them. And then when they won, we then rushed the field with all of them, and then we were like making fun of like our school and like all them and whatnot, like the people that we knew. We were like mooning them and stuff and like flicking them off, and that was great. That was awesome. Even if hey,
If Loki like ate part of your donut, would you want it still?
no.
Good.
Oh, the cat ate my donut, eh?
Nah, I'm eating your donut. You just ate part of it.
What kind of donut is that?
Pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin donut?
You can get your pumpkin donuts.
Okay. I probably should wrap up because we need to like go get the snacks, right?
You're fine. You're fine.
Well, no, I mean like
Actually, yeah, he really needs to go. Yeah.
I don't really need to go. I'm just thinking like you still want to like. How long is that movie?
I don't know.
Hey Google, How long is the Sound of Music movie? Two hours and 54 minutes? Yeah, we should probably, like, go get our snacks and start watching it now. Because keep in mind, I went to bed at, like, 4:30 last night, and then I had to wake up at 9.
Yeah, so basically the same for me.
Well, the point is, like, I'm a little bit eepy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not, like, super eepy, but...
Imagine being woken up 3 times within like 4 hours, just so a child could suck on your nipples. Would I have it worse?
I mean, I know exactly what you mean.
What?
I know. Yeah. Last minute greetings, Nixxiom in chat. Enjoy the movie. Thank you. It's been fun hanging out, guys. I appreciate all you guys, coming by and saying hello, and Hippozilla and Exiled Ranger and Righteous Paladin, like, gifting subs and stuff. You guys are awesome. Dude, 7 Samurai. Fuck. Someone is cultured in this chat. I tried to get her to watch 7 Samurai once, but she was like, ew, it's black and white. And I was like, dude, did you just throw crumbs all over me? I just cleaned in here, you sand lobster.
What crumbs?
The crumbs that are all over me. Anyway, dude, 7 Samurai is a great movie. Bloodborne. Dude, not this stream, but maybe, like, my next Cigar stream, I'd actually like to dedicate it to just, like, a full-on, like, Lord of the Rings talk. Because, like, I'm currently rereading Fellowship of the Ring right now, and, I'm, like, re-listening to, like, Tolkien's lectures on, like, fairy stories and stuff, and, there's a lot that I would love to, like, talk about, but this Cigar stream has been just kind of, like, silly, wife's been here, so I haven't talked about my usual topics. I mean, I haven't even talked about Beowulf, like, one time since the stream started.
I can leave if you want. Since you obviously hate me.
Well, I actually do hate you,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to leave. Exalted says, I am too, actually, listening to the audiobook read by Circus. See, I actually like to read, like, the books. It was a great movie, Green Book. I don't think I've seen that movie. Yeah. I'm not too far into the Fellowship right now. Like, I only just started, like, reading it, so I'm at the bit where, like, Gandalf is explaining to Frodo kind of, like, why, like, oh, like, why did you not just kill Gollum, Gandalf? And Gandalf's like, quiet, bitch. You cannot deal out death and judgment too hasty. For not even the very wise know all ends.
Did that guy say zucchini bird samurai?
What?
Zucchini?
No, he said, hold on. He said, obviously, Zatoichi, blind samurai.
Okay.
Zatoichi.
Zucchini.
Yeah. Yeah, verbatim. Quiet, bitch. That's what he says. Here, hand me my book right there. Have you guys ever read Lord of the Rings? Oh, I have to do something for my loving husband. Can you hurry up?
I'm trying not to trip on your cords, you...
Fat?
Yeah.
That's my other cat. Yes. I gotta go back a bit.
I can't even see him.
Yes. Yes. Trying to find the exact bit. What, wife?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at? I get really nervous when she starts laughing.
Sorry.
Mighty silence fell in the room. Frodo could hear his heart beating. Even outside, everything seemed still. No sound of Sam's shears could now be heard. "Yes, to Mordor," said Gandalf. "Alas, Mordor draws all wicked things, and the Dark Power is bending all its will to gather them there. The ring of the enemy would leave its mark too, leave him open to the summons, and all folk were whispering then of the new shadow in the south and its hatred of the west. There were his fine new friends who would help him in his revenge, wretched fool. In that land he would learn much, too much for his comfort, and sooner or later, as he lurked and pried on the borders, he would be caught and taken for examination. That was the way of it, I fear. When he was found, he had already been there long and was on his way back, on some errand of mischief. But that does not matter now. His worst mischief was done. Yes, alas, through him the enemy had learned that the One had been found again. He knows where Isildur fell. He knows where Gollum found his ring. He knows that it is a great ring, for it gave long life. He knows that it is not one of the three, for they have never been lost, and they endure no evil. He knows that it is not one of the 7 or the 9, for they are accounted for. He knows that it is the One. And he has at last heard, I think, of hobbits and the Shire.
That's right. A new cat butthole has appeared. Yeah. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed my cat's butthole. Both of my cat's buttholes on this stream. But I think it's time for me to wrap up and go get snacks for my gluttonous maw of a wife.
What does that mean?
That means you hungry.
Ma?
Yeah, maw. Yeah, like a maw, like a devouring maw.
No.
M-A-W, maw. Like
Nope.
a big pit.
No.
An all-consuming pit.
No.
I'm trying to say you're fat. Anyway, so like, so I'm gonna like go get some delicious treats, and then I'm gonna go watch a musical of some sad Austrian girl being sad. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you're not following the stream, be sure to do yourself a favor and hit the follow button for not only more Cigar streams, but I will also be playing the Midnight Alpha this week. So we will check out the Midnight Alpha and we will judge it harshly, and then people in the YouTube comment section will say that I'm a hater. And then we'll make a video talking about all the good things in the Midnight Alpha, and all the people in the comment section will say that I was paid to say good things by Blizzard. Because you can never please anyone. And it'll be really good. But you guys will get to see the genuine first impressions. But you still make money on both YouTube videos, so who cares? This is true. It's good to have a balance. Like, if you praise something, you will be hated for it. If you hate something, you will be hated for it. It's just part of the job. You just kind of got to get used to it. But you got to have a good balance. That way, if, for example, you put out a video, and let's say you're criticizing something, and people say, all you do is shit talk, you can be like, listen, ho, my last video was me praising this very thing I'm criticizing, ho, and then they'll shut up, or vice versa. And so that's what I do, anyway. And I think that's why people have continued to watch me for all these years, because I will both praise and I will both critique. And it's great. I'm always called a shill for Lord of the Rings Online. I love it. Lord of the Rings Online is great. Like, the people behind the Lord of the Rings Online game, like, they don't even need to pay anybody to shill for that game. It's just fantastic. It's so much fun. Very immersive, fantastic MMORPG. Highly recommend it. Yeah, if you don't play at midnight, I will say it's false advertising. I could try to play at midnight. We'll see. But yeah, I guess, like, I'm gonna, like, wrap up here. I'm gonna go take, like, a massive galactic-sized American piss. And then we'll go get some delicious treats. Yeah. So, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the stream. with me and my wife and my cats. Thanks all for being here, and I'm gonna put my book down, and by wife's hand, Clunk says.
Clunk.
Yeah, his name's Clunk. Well, his name is Clunk221.
Clunk.
Do you want to say anything to the stream before I hit the end stream button?
Yo Gabba Gabba was a disturbing kids' TV show.
It was. Well. Ugh.